Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it is a beautiful day. The sun is out, the birds are chirping. It's like immediately Tuesday morning, I woke up and it was allergy season and everything started budding. But I wouldn't miss this show. So, if there's a couple of moments where I'm coughing, I will try to move away from the camera or I lose my voice. No, I hope not. But that's why. It's just gotta be a pain, right? Is there a whole total of 6 people here, or it didn't kick in yet? Oh my goodness. Happy Easter, everyone. Hello. Yeah. How many people does it? Oh, yeah. Boom. Bam. Kicked in 15 people. Okay. All right. I did notice that early this morning, not early, but like half an hour ago, Miss Lori had to join in on the make salon. She had FOMO, I'm sure of it. Oh, from Ontario. Hello, Wendy. I have some unusual flavors here. If you can guess what they are, flavor of coffee, flavor of creamer. You can win a spot on the bracket board, which is an ongoing game here. I'm sure the 15 people here that, other than Wendy, know what that is. If you don't want a spot on the bracket board, you could win something out of this basket. However, you do need to have a United States address to win monetary items. Sorry about that. So I have my about it. I just repeat whenever it does that. So yeah, I see 14 progress photos already. Yeah, 14 for the dress. Okay, so Beverly challenged me to make the bunny washcloth from Daisy. Wait a minute here. Daisy Farm Crafts, and pattern is right here. Down in the description box is also the pattern for later. But yep, hot pad is what it says. And it was telling you to do two sides. One could be solid, and one could be the bunny. And I used the leftover cotton that she sent me from last month, and there is a little bit of white left still. See what I mean? There is a little bit of green, more green left than white. Makes sense because your main color was Tina got the coffee already? You're kidding me, really? Okay. Okay, jeepers. Um I got here's my bunny. Here is my bunny washcloth. So I'm not going to do a back. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. And it's perfect for today. I'll give it to somebody probably today, one of the girls. All right, so Tina must have gotten blueberry cobbler coffee with peppermint creamer. Do I suggest that flavor together. I don't know. I was thinking that that might be a good idea, but now that I have done it, I don't know that I should have. Looking for somewhere to put this, so I guess I'll just get up and move over here and put it over here so it's out of my way. Okay, so Tina is a mind reader today, yes. What would Tina like? A spot on the bracket board is definitely in for her. She doesn't have one, I don't think. 156. I got to get up to see it. Okay. 12, 15, 20, 21, and 25. We are really winding down here. We only have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 8 spots left, which is perfect for starting a new one for summer, right? Hello. Hi, Victoria. 27 here this morning already. That's great. Okay, so Tina, what would you like? Some number 1. Okay, we'll give her number 1. That's going to create a roll off. With Cindy. So 2 weeks ago, I forgot to do a draw for the make along that we were doing at the time. I don't want to forget that. So first I'm going to do that. Let's make the phone a little darker. All right. So I took the 14 names, put them in the wheel that are entered into the dress make along. So first we're going to do that. So let's do it. And then we will do the roll off between Tina and Cindy. Looks like Monica. Monica wins. She's got to buy a lottery ticket, I guess. Monica wins the first week drawing for the dress make along, and we will get to that in just a minute. So congratulations, Monica. She here this morning. Okay. Waiting to see if Monica is here. We will do the roll off between Cindy and Tina for that bracket spot. Is it? It's not quite dark enough. Tina, you win. Cindy King, you're going to have to try and get back on this board before it's won. All right. All right, so that creates a roll-off again. So we'll do that one. We'll close that. Take Cindy out. Put Stephanie in. Okay. Maybe I'll make it a little bit darker even yet. Okay. I have Stephanie and Tina in for the bracket spot. Has anybody seen Monica yet? It is Stephanie. Stephanie moves on in the brackets. And while we're here, speaking of Stephanie, she is done a drawing for her. Okay. She's done a drawing for her cuddle along for March, and I don't think that she's carrying on any longer. So I changed the cuddle along to just enter entries into my group, and that way you can still continue to do that. All right. All right. So let's see. Monica, what would you like? Winning the progress photos in the dress make along. You have a choice of a spot on the bracket board if you don't have one, which I don't remember. Too many names. Monica, are you up there? No. You can take a spot on the bracket board if you want to, or you can take something out of the basket. So let me know what you want to do. And in the meantime, I'm going to get the dress out. And we're going to start on week number 2. Now you will have your yoke done up to 10 rows. And it does go over the shoulder like that. Now mine is 0 to 3 months. So mine is the smallest size. And if you wanted to go up to medium or to large, you would just go up a hook size. Monica wants something out of the basket. So I hope she doesn't win her own stuff that she sent me. What a hoot. Anyway, we have bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3, bag number 4. Down in here we have a set of stitch markers. It's a whole set. And then we have one of these holders you could put your hooks in. So what do you think, Monica? What number would you like? Now, if she wins her own yarn, because I put something in from my last addictions video, because Monica sent me smile mail. Okay, she wants the stitch markers. Good choice. All right. Okay, no one has seen these, and I could pop them in the mail to you just like this. It comes in, I actually put them in a container, so you get the container as well. Would you like me to open them and show them, or would you rather me just surprise you? Okay, great. I will open them. Put away the bunny. Yeah, the bunny came out well. Like I said, that I linked that pattern below from Daisy Farm Crafts. And I'll put that over there. Thanks, Bev, for the new challenge. I'm gonna open up Monica's stitch markers that she won. And it is a set. I did these with the intention of you marking your work with a letter of your hook size, and they range from letter F, which is where I'm starting my sweater now. They go to G, H, I, and J. So there are 5 in the set, and they are light blue, and I'm not quite sure if you're going to see light blue, but they are butterflies for spring. You can use them for knit or crochet, but they were intended for crochet. And that is a set of 5. So I hope you enjoy those. I'll have to make some more of those. Congratulations. Thank you. If you win anything on the channel, please let me know that your address is United States and that you didn't move. So if you're an ongoing winner here, just remember, pop me a message. Sometimes I don't talk to you all for months and months. And okay, so let's see. Let's get on with our dress. Now, I don't know how far we're going to get today. This might be a short week. Row number 11 is going to be your row that you break and work where your sleeves are going to be. So, picking it up, we are going to chain one and we're going to single crochet on this row. We're going to turn our work. If you had stitch markers in, then you should not have to count, because I had originally had you put stitch markers in the corner stitch. Crochet in the first 21. So you're going to chain one, turn your work, and single crochet in the first 21 stitches. This will be the intermediate, the middle rows, where we really can't give out homework until we get to a section where we're going to do several rows. So I don't know how far, like I said, we'll get. I had to put the fan on in here. It was that warm. Okay, so if you do 21, it should bring you right up to the corner stitch. At that point, you're going to do 2 singles in the corner. You're going to chain 1. And you're going to skip 44 stitches, which is your shoulder or your arm sleeve hole. So the first 21, I will put the directions in the make along post. Don't worry about it, Lori. Don't worry about it. You're going to crochet the first 21, and then you're going to put 2 singles in the corner stitch. Then you're going to chain 1 and skip 44. So in the middle of the next corner, you're going to put the first single, and you're going to put it in the next 44. So your back panel should be from corner to corner 44. It's quiet when we're counting. but I have to do it with you. So, I mean, that's the whole point of it, right? This is a beautiful lavender color. I'm really liking this. It should bring you right up to the corner stitch. Yeah, same color. Just for one row, though. Your last stitch, your 44th stitch, should hit right in the middle of the corner. And then you will do a chain 1, and you'll skip the 44, and you will put 2 singles in the corner in the middle stitch on that side. And you should have 21 stitches left for the front of the yoke, and that should end the yoke. So while we're catching up to that, Deb says she's got to run away today. So we don't want to miss out on any of the drawings. So what we're going to do is we're going to start early with Let's Make a Yarn Deal. And today I have some Premier Everyday that I'm throwing in to the pool. If you are interested in winning this Premier Everyday, then you can tell me that this is the one you want today, or you can put in the between the marks your same favorite color, and I will play that game the same way I always do. This colorway is, and I told you the other day on the video, which brings me to that video. This is Northern Lights. Northern Lights. You want to win the Northern Lights, or you want to win your favorite color? And wait, I'm not taking this out of the bag. It is just a stripy, gorgeous. It's got blue, it's got green, it's got rust, cream, brown, or maroon, or I don't know. It has everything. Okay, so if you ever want to help out with shipping, just send me a coffee. That's nice. I use it all for shipping. But you don't have to. Everything is free here. And I also wondered if you saw the last addictions video I put up on Friday. Because apparently there is a giveaway in there. Hi, Nancy. Hi. Hi, Aisha. Okay. There's some really different kind of yarn in that addictions video, so go ahead later on and watch that video. You do have to give me a prompt. I'm going to be looking for specific words in that drawing, so in case you care. You finish up the 21 stitches. You're going to turn your work, and this shall be the front side of your work from now on. I believe. Let me see now. Well, it's showing me that it's the front side. You'll be cutting that color if you are following along in the color scheme. If you're using one color, not three, then you can choose to continue on with the same color. It's absolutely fine. But I am going to tell you that I'm going to be using my dark color, so that my dark purple is going to go now for one row. 2 single crochets in the corners. 2 single crochets in the corners, okay? So you should have 21, and then 2, and then a chain 1, and then 2 in the, wait a minute now. The middle section does not have 2, only the section where you're in the front yoke has 2. The back only has 44. Yes. So you're only going to put it in the section where it's up front, where the front only has 2. So you should end up with 20, 21, 22, 20. So 23 on each side, 44 in the back, and 1 chain separating for your armhole. So 23, yeah. Yes, the buttons are going to go there. That's where the buttons are going to go. Now mine is quite tiny. Because I'm using an F hook. So my 3 buttons, I'm probably going to end up with 3, are going to go right in the front there. All right, so Miss Victoria says she wanted the Northern Lights yarn. So that's congratulations. Congratulations. 22 entries. A small group here today. 39 people here. Well, that wasn't any fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take and make sure that I'm on the front of my work when I do this row. This row is going to be dark purple, and it is going to be the row that you're going to put your ribbon through. All right, so it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You're just going to continue on turning your work to the wrong side. It's fine. You're going to end up on the right side. So is everybody caught up? Does everybody have the sleeves that you're supposed to have done? Oh my gosh, really? Everybody well, I have to look back at it because it went like crazy. But yeah, that's beautiful yarn. It really is. So okay, so can you picture a dark stripe around where your ribbon is going to go? Because that's what I'm doing. I am putting that dark stripe in that right now. And then I'm going to wait for Judy to catch up a little. And then after we do these 2 rows, then we're going to start our variegated. So If you wanted, if you're only using 2 colors, if you wanted, I would keep the color that you have right now and then change when you start the skirt. So that way the ribbon will be your color that you put in the middle. All right, so okay, I'm going to go over it again. You're going to do 21 single crochets, and that would bring you to the corner of the first corner. You're going to put 2 singles in that corner. Chain 1. Then you're going to do 44 singles from the corner in the back to the other corner in the back. No doubles in there, just 44. And then you're going to chain 1 again. And then you're going to put 2 singles in the corner of the next front, and then 21 to finish that row. That's it. That row and that color is done. Yeah, because a lot of people are going to use a slight contrast ribbon and the light gray. So if you have, say, dark, just a slight darker, say, purple, it'll stand out on the light. So you could keep the same color through this section. And then we will be joining in the round, and we will be doing the skirt in the round. But not yet. Not until another row or so. I didn't have 44 across the back. Well, did I? Very nice, Ravini. Ravini went up the scale to the highest she could go, and she's testing for Marley Bird. Well, way to go, girl. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie, you won to move on in the brackets this morning. Yeah. So you didn't get now to move on. Okay, so Linda has found a discrepancy in the pattern. So you're right. I don't have 44 either. So now why? And I'm wondering if it matters. Oh, wrong, Stephanie. Oh. Okay. Can I start this live over? No. I'm just so sorry. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the shit show. Everybody's telling me. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, congratulations to Ravini. Are you the same Ravini? Or are you imposter? Wonderful. Well, welcome, Stephanie. I hope you don't run away now. How do you win a spot on the bracket board, they say? Give it a few minutes and you might have a chance. All right. So let me look at this a minute. Why don't I have 44? Very interesting, because 174 at the end of row 10. Isn't that what we had? Who the heck knows? Oh dear. Yeah, I'm thinking. I know I've done this. I've done this a million times. So my guess is it doesn't matter, and I'm not. I'm sticking to it. Okay, Cynthia has 44. Oh crap! All right, what would you like me to do? Would you like me to do? I don't think it matters. Okay, I seriously don't think it matters, but I want to do the next section and see if it does. So that's what I'm going to do. Bear with me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Now, wait a second. Okay, so, all right. I read it wrong. You guys, literally, I got brain fog. Okay, I read it wrong. I don't always do patterns exact, but certain parts I do before I change color or whatever. Now, just bear with me. It says single crochet in the first 21. No. Now listen, Cindy, I found the mistake already. It was me. I knew it was me. I just had to figure out why. Okay. Single crochet in the first 21. 2 singles in the next. Chain 1, skip 44. Now, here is what I read. I read do 44 when I look down. No. It says single crochet in the next 42. I read 44. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So we are absolutely right. I told you it was probably nothing. It's nothing. It's absolutely, I just, when I have to look up and look down, no, you're absolutely perfectly right. It is 42 in the back section. Okay, slap me. Oh, you can't reach me. At least we found it right now. I had 40. All right, well, that would mean that you are off of a count somewhere, but now we know. All right. So if everybody is counting, all right. Well, then you might have to stop or make something change here when we add this color, because it's it should it should end up being some sections now. I'm going to go ahead and go on, and then I will help you later if you need help later, because we talk a lot. So let's go on. So we're going to change color, cut your yarn, change color, and in the very first, we're going to turn our work and chain 1. And in the first, we're going to double crochet all right, so I want a double crochet in the first 2 on that row and chain 1. Now, do I want to leave it as, yeah, this is where I was changing the pattern just a little bit. In the past, I have made this and I thought that the gap was very wide. So I want to change it to a double crochet. So you're going to start out with 2 doubles, chain 1, skip 1, 2 doubles. And how that's going to work is you will have your ribbon go through where your skip 1 is. So if you did it with a bigger stitch than a double, it really gaps too much, I think. So this is where your dark color comes in. You're going to chain 1 and put 2 doubles, chain 1, skip 1, 2 doubles, chain 1, skip 1, all the way up around this row. Now this row should end up with 30 pairs of doubles. So wherever you don't have enough stitches, you could ad lib without having to rip it out and just get 30 sets of these double crochets with a slip stitch or chain 1 in between. I am having a hell of a time talking today. All right, so we are going to have let go. I'm going to give you the count up to the underarm so you'll know. The very first section before the chain 1, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the first double crochets sets. Then you have a chain 1, you'll skip over that chain 1 below. And then you'll start on the back. Double crochet in the first 2, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next 2, chain 1, skip 1. Frida, are you here? Are you caught up and you understand? Because if she does, then pretty much everybody else will figure it out after. Because usually if I've said something crazy, she's like, wait. I started my April hat today. Well, actually yesterday. And I want to share that pattern with you because the April hat of the month pattern I was doing hats on. No, this is the accent color. This is the dark color. So the skirt will come after. The skirt color will come after. We got to get this. This is where you would put the belt. Your ribbon is going to go on this row. And you should end up with 30 pairs of triples. Oh, okay. All right. All right. No problem. We will get this. We will get it. I'll put it in the pattern. I'll put the update for week 2 in the patterns. Oh, yes. April, I want to give you some homework on the hat before we leave today and get you started there because I am borrowing a stitch from somebody's hat, but I am not doing the hat the way they started out. So I wanted to share that hat with you. I brought it out here today. If you're interested in doing the hat, it will be a 4 medium, I believe. If you have your hat yarn pulled out, and I'll do it at the end of the show, because anyone who wants to stay will do that. So this was the melange, and it's a 4. It's a little bit of a heavy 4, but I'm using an eye hook in that for this hat for April. So all right, so we're working on the belt section where the 30 double crochets, 30 sets of double crochets are going to go, and I'll give you to do that. And then we're going to do another bracket draw. Oh my. So that one worked out perfect on the one side. So why is it not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, yeah. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You want 30 pairs of double crochets spaced out. It really doesn't matter how you go about it as long as you have 30. And again, I said 42 stitches for that back. We all know that in crochet it you just skip a stitch here, add a stitch there. Okay, with 40 on the back it works out. Okay, Julie's ahead of us a little bit, and all I want is 30 on here. So you ended up with, okay, so I've got to skip 1 or 2 here. I got 14 on the back. I should have had yeah, that's right. 8 and 8 is 16, and 14 is 30. Yeah, okay. Let's see what Linda had. Well, if she did it. Linda, if you do it and you have 30 pairs of doubles, then you're good. Because that's all you really care about. Because your yoke is done and your sleeves are ready. And 8 and 8 is 16, and 14 is 30. So I actually have the math today. Just. Yep, I'm not worried about it. I'm good. I'm right to the end of that row. I'll show you what mine looks like. Okay. So your row of doubles leaves you a chain, a section to do your ribbon in later. All right. If you are caught up, or you're not, you will be. I'm going to give the next row. It's very easy. Chain 1 and turn your work. Single crochet in each of the doubles and 2 single crochets in each of the chain 1 spaces. You're supposed to have 118 single crochets. Then you will cut this yarn, and we're going to end up changing to the variegated on the next row. This is what's fun about doing it together, right? We're all find the mistakes and things like that. But I've done this pattern before, so shouldn't be any mistakes unless somebody reads it wrong. All right, I just made 2 in 1 when I wasn't supposed to. All right, anybody want to try and win a spot in the bracket board? Now's your chance. We're doing a single crochet row now. So, Deb, mark the chat. If you would like to win something out of the basket, instead, you do have a choice of that. Or get your name on this bracket board, because today I'm going to add another prize to the grand prize on the bracket board. I am going to add that beautiful cotton yarn from my Jimmy Beans to the bracket game. Now, this is nifty cotton. It is 100% cotton, and this is a teal, turquoise teal, beautiful 4 medium cotton yarn, and it has a matching coordinating variegated to go with it. These are Cascade Yarn Splash is this colorway, and this one is we got a colorway on this one. No, turquoise. Okay, whatever. Color batch 30. Yeah. So I'm putting these into the bracket game. There is a beautiful green from my other subscription for the other choice for the brackets. And this one was a stitch marker for St. Patty's Day, and it was a green shamrock. So that's one choice. Now you have a choice of these 2 babies. They are cotton, 100% cotton 4 medium, and I am going to throw in the pattern for the dish towels that they had in this subscription for this month. So those are a choice for the winner of the bracket game. So there is one winner, and she will have a choice, or he will have a choice of that. Now I will be adding a stitch marker to that too. We're going to put a Smile Mail one on, I think, or I don't know. Maybe we'll put a butterfly on. Sure, we'll put a butterfly on this time because I wanted to match, and this one is blue. So before I forget, I'm going to put that on here because otherwise it might end up being sent out without a stitch marker on here. So there's a butterfly on there. There we go. Okay. This way, Deb can leave if she wants to. We'll finish up this part of the dress. we will be starting the hat for April. While for anyone that wants to stay, I will give you the start of that. And that way, if you want to do that hat pattern, you can get that started. There will be just a little bit of a delay in getting your dress to the point of the skirt part, because this part is taking us a little bit longer to get it done. So that'll be the only parts to do on this dress for this week, is that finish off, break for the sleeves, and do the belt. I will put that into the progress, and then you'll see your two colors at that point. Thank you. All right, do we have a winner yet? Oh, 26 entries. No, she doesn't have a winner yet. Chris, give her a minute. Yep. Chera Chapin wants bracket number 5. Okay. Well, I will put her name right on number 5. All right. There we go. Congratulations, Chera. I thought she was off with the kids somewhere. I didn't think she was here still. All right. Congratulations. We're getting down there. Now all we have is 1. We have 6, 12, 15, 20, 21, and 25. And that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes it 6 numbers left. That's it. 6 numbers. Holy cow. Yes, Lori. I know. And I knew that. I knew that this section was going to be like the only thing we were going to be able to do today. I knew it. All right. So we'll get back. We will catch each other back after those 3 rows, 11, 12, and 13. I believe is what we are going to do. Yes, 11, 12, and 13. Those 3 rows, I will put those into the body of the make along post, and hopefully everybody will be able to figure that out without too much trouble and get caught up. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the hat. Anybody that has to leave can. But I'm going to talk about my hat. So I'm using this Karatopu, and it is melange wool print. This is a gray and cream color print. And I thought, what am I going to do with this? So I picked out a pattern, and it is using a bulky 5 in the pattern, but this yarn is just on the hair of between a 4 and a 5, and I'm like, you know what, it's perfect. I picked out an eye hook, and instead of doing the brim the way that they do, I chained 55 stitches with my eye hook, slip stitch in the round, and tried it on my head, and it fits. Now, my idea for you between your yarn that you choose and the hook that you choose. You just need to make sure you have a multiple of 5. All 3 of the rows. Oh, okay. All right. Mrs. C says to me, okay, your first row, row number 11, will be the color that you did your yoke with. It'll be the light color. The next 2 rows will be the dark color. Row 12 and 13 will be your dark color. Then you're going to cut it. That's all we're doing today is those 3 rows. Yes. Yes. Okay, so in the hat, we're starting the hat for April. You will use an eye hook and either between a 4 and a 5. You're going to need about 120 yards or so. That's probably. And this has got 185 in it, and I know I won't use it all. Unless I decide to do a pom-pom with it. Anyway, what I'm doing is I am chaining 55. You're doing this pattern in a multiple of 5. So if you do 55 and try it on and it's too tight, add 5 stitches. That's all. If it's too loose, take 5 out. But whatever you choose in multiples of 5. Are you caught up, Cindy? And I'm not going to do these with you. I'm just going to give you the pattern so that you can do this hat. It is inspiration pattern. They do the brim side. And because of that, and the colorway that I'm using, I am not doing that because it makes it look muddy. It doesn't make it look nice because one section is going side to side. I feel that you should, if you're using a striped yarn, you should use a solid for you're going to do side to side striped yarn and then go up. You're changing direction. So I didn't do that. I am doing your regular chain 55, slip stitch to join in the round, and then double crochet is where I'm starting. Yes, there was a buffer there. I thought we weren't mentioning buffers. Okay, so 55 to start. Slip stitch to join in the round. Chain 1. Now you could chain 2 if you want to, but it is not going to count for anything. Your chain in the rounds does not count for a stitch. So chain 1 or 2, up to you, and double crochet in every stitch around for 55 stitches. Then join in your first double made. Okay, so what I said was that the pattern called for a brim that goes up and it goes sideways. And I'm not doing that because I will come back later and I will do a finished brim on this. I'm not going to do your brim that's sideways with striped yarn because I don't like the colors the way that they end up going sideways this way and then up and down this way. So I'm doing the pattern the way that my suggestion is not doing that. So what I'll do is I will pop the pattern in to hats and more hats for April. And you can go and look at that pattern, but know that I am not doing the brim. I'm chaining 55 where it starts in the body of the hat. And then I'm going to come back later and I'm going to do single crochets on this bottom part, which is on your forehead. And I'm going to do reversed single crochet to give it that lip that I like. I'm not going to do the pattern the way it is. What I wanted out of this pattern was the actual cabling that it has. So if you have chain 55 and double crochet in the first row for 55, your chain 2 will not count as anything. I agree with you. I agree. Yep. So your first row is double crochet in every stitch around, every chain around for 55 doubles. And then slip stitch 2 join in the first double. And then your pattern starts. Your pattern is a repeat of 5 stitches. Now, what I liked about this is it's like a wave. So your first 5 stitches on your first or your second row are going to be your setup pattern row. And then the next row, you're going to wave it to the left, just one. And then the whole hat goes like that in a wave. And I'm like, yeah, that is cool. So instead of doing the brim the way I did it, I just started out with the first row, which is 55 double crochets, and then started the wave. So I will, like I said, drop that pattern here in the, it's from Yarnspirations, and it's called Bernat Softy Chunky Hat. No, that's not it. What's the name of it? I have no idea what the name of it is. Oh, here it is. Stepping Texture Hat. Stepping Texture. So like I said, it kind of does the idea is very similar to the Divine Hat. But instead of your clusters moving, this one has cables. So front post, double crochet, back post, double crochet is what your wave is made up of. I really like it. So anybody that is doing it, if you are done with row 1, let me know, because 55 stitches, row 1 is complete. I'll give you the pattern basics here, and then I'll drop the link into the April hat for you guys. It's swirling. Okay, yeah, that is, it's so pretty. And I think that in this case, it's going to work out. So if I show you, that's the swirl. See how it's standing up? That's the biggest section I have done right there. There's the swirl. And you just go over one stitch on the next row. So all you need is some 4 or 5 bulky, and you're off. And I will, like I said, oh, there you go. Linda was kind enough to go and get the Stepping Textures hat pattern from Yarnspirations, and that is the basis of my April hat. You can do the brim the way they do it. I just thought that would look kind of weird with a stripe yarn, so I just chained 55 and started in the body right away. I will go back later and do single crochet row and then a reverse single crochet row for my hat brim at the end. And it looks like a pom-pom looks cool on there too, which I'll probably use a pom-pom out of my I would not start the dress over. I would never rip that out. I'm sorry. I would make sure you have 8 on your front shoulder. Make sure you have 14 on your back. Add 1 in the middle there somewhere. No biggie. And then 8 on the other side. And I would call it done. I would not rip that out. Absolutely not. Yeah. Any other questions? If you have 23 single crochets on each of your side fronts, you can do 8. And then on the back, you can get 14 in there. I'm positive. I don't think you need to rip it out. Excuse me. I wish I could sit with you and do it with you and show you what I mean, how that you will never, no one's ever going to see it. As long as we have the ones we need to start out our body of our skirt with, it's all good. How many single crochets on the last row? 118. So your last one is single crochet in each of your doubles and 2 single crochets in each of the chain 1 spaces for 118. Yep, so that hat ought to be cool. Got lots of homework to do as far as the hat goes. But there is no. All righty. All right. Anybody else have anything? You guys have a wonderful Easter. Thank you always for joining me. I appreciate all of you. And I will see y'all next Sunday. All righty. Yeah. Take a moment out of each day and be creative. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.